I'm the only one who knows how much trouble he's in.
Please.
Don't you touch Allmight!
Oh,
you
wow.
stupid villain!
Whoa. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to episode 13 of My Hero Academia, In Each of Our Hearts.
This is the finale of season 1 of My Hero Academia, following that epic beatdown by Allmight on
That's
Nomu.
crazy.
What are your thoughts before we jump into this episode?
I am desperate to see what All Might's power situation is after that last episode. I'm maybe very worried, or like I'm worried anyway, but like if he's down to like 2.5 hours, and it's like, okay, it sucks because he was already so limited on it, but that feels fair.
Yeah.
But if he's down to like 15 minutes, what is going to happen?
We're going to have to see it. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more My Hero Academia coming every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, check out the Patreon link in the description below to see these episodes early of My Hero Academia, along with Code Geass and Demon Slayer. Are we excited for the finale of My Hero Academia Season 1?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Like the way he lands here, like all the bits.
That's so cool. The levitation, it just keeps reminding me of Avatar.
Well, it's
like that is so tough.
It's
the levitating rocks.
Well, the thing is that Avatar kind of took this style as well. There's a certain animator that uses cubes breaking to demonstrate like fight power. If you look back at the last episode too, when he punches somebody, like see how they're cubes? It's much easier to animate. It shows scale really well. But like, look at this too.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
But like the punch
the
itself,
lasers.
like this right here.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite All Might shots here is when he grabs it and pulls his arm back. Look at this.
Yeah.
Like, that's sick.
Very cool.
And this.
Yeah. It folds him in half.
But like the force, like, you know what, how you kind of feel it?
Yeah.
Like the gravity of it. I just think it's really cool.
Yeah, totally.
And I also imagine a scene with Hulk doing this kind of thing. Like, it's similar.
Yeah.
But today it took more than 300 mighty blows.
300. So in his heyday, he could do it in 5?
Time's up. Gotta end this fast.
Yes, counting. That is what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Surrender. We all want to get this over with quickly.
No, he beat me. He's not any weaker at all. And look what he did to my Nomu.
Team Rocket just blasting off. You don't even know what that means.
The hand behind the face is so interesting.
The one holding the back of his head?
No, because it
behind
people
the face. Do you mean in front of the face?
Oh yeah, no, that the face behind his hand is such an interesting character design, because like people instinctually will cover their face when they're doing something like embarrassing or something. Like that's literally where saving face comes from, is like you're saving your face so that no one can see you doing this thing that you don't think you should be doing.
Yeah.
Or you think is bad, or you think is wrong to be seen doing.
You know, that's an interesting note.
The fact that that's like part of his character design is so interesting, and I'm excited to see how he develops as a character and how that like works together with that.
From the stuff that you keep saying you're interested in this show, like, are just the exact right things to be interested in.
Yay!
Like, but also now you know what this is from. This part. This is.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's that fight. Amazing.
I wasn't trying to tell you, but I was like, we're on this arc now, and then it would show it, and I was like, and you didn't see it, but it's funny, right?
Yeah.
But this show, I would say, in terms of animation, that last shot, like the plus ultra punch, is the best part of that animation. But like, there are some even better ones moving forward.
Get your hands up. And no quirks, got it? Use your powers, and I'll kill your friend here.
He's dumb from the electricity usage.
Damn villain.
I feel a little brotherhood with other electric types, so I don't want to kill him.
Ah.
I will if you make me.
That's why he
Okay.
wasn't impacted, I guess.
Electric type.
Because he was
The
electric.
one Todoroki said was jamming our communications.
Damn.
You know, you two dudes are so lucky. People with electric type quirks are destined for mainstream success. What are you doing?
Do you hear me,
Interesting.
You want to be a hero.
Yeah.
There are tons of jobs you could do in the city, right? Your kind of quirk is in high demand. So I'm wondering, why would you become a villain in the first place?
I see. Jiro can attack without moving if she can manage to get her earphone jack plugged in.
You don't have to answer. I just thought it might be interesting to know.
Nice try. Think you can distract me that easily? Big mistake, sweetheart. I'm not some dumb thug who can be outsmarted by a couple of kids. You need to learn to take hostage situations seriously.
Oh no, they're getting up.
Either this idiot's going to die, or
Yikes.
you are. How about that? You can save either his life or your own. Now, what's it gonna be, girlies?
What's it gonna be, girlies?
Oh, come on. What's going on here? He's just as strong as he's always been.
What's wrong? Not attacking me? Didn't you say you were going to clear this level earlier? Well, come and get me, if you dare.
Complete bluff.
Man, this is intense. There's no reason for us to fight now. He'll handle this. Come on, Midoriya. We should regroup with the other guys.
And it's
The
always
last thing we
interesting
wanna do is
Deku
get taken
actually
hostage
knows.
or get in his way. This isn't right. He can't beat them.
But he can't
He's bluffing.
show that
It's
at
almost
all.
hidden by the dust, but I can see it. The steam coming off his body is the same as when he's about to transform. He's out of time.
Crap. I can't fight them. That Nomu guy took too much out of me. I'm pretty sure that if I make one more move, I'll be forced to go back to my weak form. I just have to stall until they get here. What? Are you scared? They're hesitating. Maybe this'll work.
He's almost getting them.
They're so
Okay.
close to surrendering, or at least running away.
If only Nomu was
Scratching.
here, he'd rush you right now, pound you into the ground without giving it a second thought.
Tomura Shigeraki, please do not fret.
Oh, they have said his name. His name's Shigeraki.
Okay.
I keep not saying his name, yeah.
Second thought.
Tomura Shigeraki.
Please do not fret. Look at him. He has definitely weakened. Nomu's attacks were successful. He's on his own. The children appear to be frozen in fear. And look, our underlings are recovering. We likely still have a few minutes before their reinforcements arrive. If you and I work together,
no.
we can do this. We haven't missed our
Kurogiri's
chance to
working it
kill
out.
Allmight.
Yeah. The logic just doesn't add up.
You're right. This is it. We have to do it now.
Oh boy.
The big end boss is right here.
I think Allmight can hold his own against those two main guys. Let's make sure these dudes don't hurt anybody else. Will you be joining us?
Oh no.
I'm the only one who knows what's happening. There's no way he can move faster than the Mist guy now. He has to have gone past his limit already. If these villains toy with him, he's done.
So this is it.
Consider this revenge for what you did to Nomu.
One single crazy punch,
This is
maybe?
bad.
I don't know if he has
He
that.
doesn't even have that.
Where
Ooh.
is everyone? I need backup.
I'm the only one who knows
Broke his leg
how much
to
trouble
get
he's
there.
in.
Yeah.
Midoriya!
I controlled it earlier, but my leg still broke this time.
It's okay though. I made it. I can hit
Okay.
the part of his body that's hidden. I can end this now.
Please.
Don't you touch Allmight!
Oh,
you
wow.
stupid villain!
Whoa.
Oh no!
Through the warp gate.
Oh.
I recognize that hand.
I won't fall for that again.
Oh my god.
They're here.
What?
His quirk, guns.
Cowboy.
Just happened? Is it them?
Sorry, everyone. I know we're a bit late, but I got the teachers over here as fast as I could.
Your class rep has returned. I fulfilled
got him.
my duty.
Fantastic.
He looks so funny.
The just extra reinforced calves are so funny.
Yeah, but those are all the professors.
Fantastic. That would be an interesting
I wonder
school.
if he knew his quirk. This is the DJ guy.
So noise?
Yeah.
Okay.
His quirk is just extreme volume.
That would really work on me.
And this guy
Our priority
just
is to
multiplied
protect all of
himself.
our students. Yes, sir.
That's awesome.
It's always fun to see new quirks.
Mm-hmm. It's game over for real.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bang, 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 bang,
Oh.
bang, bang, bang. Well, I don't see so good, so I missed. Then they ran away.
Blasted.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't see that Allmight was weakening. Or, like, they saw that he was weakening, but not that he couldn't fight at the end.
13's back up.
Amazing.
Yeah, they suspect he was weakened. They didn't even get confirmation.
Right, okay, because it... Okay, yeah.
The peace
You know what I mean.
symbol holds up.
It worked.
Allmight, symbol of peace. I am going to kill you.
Yeah. The villain didn't see the weaker form.
Exactly. And this is, and you were right about it's so important to keep that symbol of peace upheld.
Yeah.
Like, first, let's see this.
Failed to kill you this time, but your days are numbered.
Just wanted to make sure we didn't miss it.
Allmight, symbol of peace. I am going to kill you.
All right.
He looks badass.
Yeah.
And like anyone who hears that story is not going to try something.
Yeah. It could take him on at 100%. He took it down at less than that. So
Yeah.
by extension, they're still underestimating
That
him.
day, we learned what pros could do. And what they fight against.
His quirk's so cool.
to keep us all
Loudmouth.
safe.
Or I think that's his name.
It was a revelation
Open
we weren't
mic.
prepared for.
That's a
Present Mike. That's it. Present Mike.
That's a cool quirk name.
Pretty epic fight, this whole arc, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is so fun.
Yeah. The combination. It's a very Avatar-esque.
It really is. This reminds me more of Avatar than I think anything we've seen. Other than like Korra.
You bought me a few vital seconds.
Half and half.
Not for that, I'd
That's funny.
Young Midoriya,
It's
you've
the
saved
same
me
shot
once
as the when he said you can be a hero.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh my.
Deku crying again. Told you that counter would go crazy.
Glad that you're okay.
He's just like me.
Yeah, so the arc of the fight within this dome area is complete. Any highlights, any thoughts about that whole thing? You're saying it was really fun.
Yeah, very, very fun to watch. I'm very curious to see if any of the 3 students who Deku was standing with, like the group that was like, he's got it handled, let's go take over something else, if they're gonna realize that there was something weird going on with Deku deciding to just like, I'm just gonna go help All Might, because given what they know, that is such a dumbass thing to do.
Yeah.
So they might just think he's stupid, but the like groups working together so that their quirks work together is already such a cool concept, but I'm really looking forward to a moment where like everyone's working together and they're trying to figure out like some solution to this problem, and then someone who was not part of the insulation blanket creation but heard about it from someone is like, wait, can we use the insulation blanket thing for this? And it's like, no one's thought of it, because so it combines the uniqueness of people's quirks, also makes it so that group creativity is what makes them more powerful, and which is like very different from most superpowers.
Absolutely. And it's going to amplify the effects, hopefully. Yeah.
I can't believe we let them escape after everything they did here.
They did catch us completely by surprise. For now, we need to make sure all the students are okay.
I love that he's the principal. He's just like
If all the
a rat
pro-teachers are
man.
gathered here, it must mean the rest of the school's safe.
Love that.
The villains attacked this facility, but not the rest of the campus.
Midoriya, hey!
Sorry, I can't get up.
What? Are you okay?
Ah, Kirishima. I'm glad to see that he's
No, I'm
looking
just
out for his
laying here
friend.
for fun.
Crap,
Hiroshima is
wait. If
his
he comes
name.
over here,
Okay.
he's gonna learn my secret.
Kirishima, wait!
Ooh.
Join your classmates
His quirk,
at the front
cool.
gate.
Yeah.
Leave the injured to us. We can take care of
His
them.
design's funny.
It is.
I'm on it.
It's like a sperm whale.
So the professors know.
Yeah.
You saved my butt, Cementos.
My
Cementos.
pleasure. I'm actually a big fan of yours.
Cementos. His quirk, cement. He can manipulate any cement he touches, which makes him a heck of a fighter in the
He can manipulate cement.
But isn't that insane?
Yeah, that is very cool.
Second most used building material. Or first, I think.
Allmight.
No,
Really?
first,
Could
yeah.
have been really bad.
I had to act recklessly or else I'd be dead now. Just goes to show how strong those villains were.
Yeah, it took everything he had and more. Beyond 100%. And he said plus ultra in battle. That's your first plus ultra in real life.
Yes.
And by the way, that applies to any quirk, really, is the ability to just send it and go plus
Extra.
ultra. Like,
Okay.
that's why it's their motto, and Allmight actually made that up. Like,
Okay.
that it's just really a cool concept.
Shot in both arms and legs.
He really got lit up.
Yeah, that was quick. Oh, God.
Even Nomu was beaten. We failed. Those kids were so
It's a lot of
strong.
blood.
And the symbol of peace wasn't weakened at all. You were wrong, Master. So wrong.
No, I wasn't. We just weren't as prepared as we should have been. I agree. We underestimated them. Thankfully, we failed under the cheap League of Villains name and not our own.
I'm
What about
confused.
the creature the Master and I created?
He called him Master.
Right.
Yes. Why is he not with you?
He was blown away.
What? And after all we did to make him as powerful as All Might. Well, I suppose it can't be helped, unfortunately.
Wow.
Power. That reminds me. There was a kid there who tried to protect All Might. He was just as fast as him.
Oh?
If he hadn't gotten in our way, we might have killed the symbol of peace. That brat.
Naturally, you're upset. But this was not a futile mission. We've learned many things. Gather the villainous elite. Take all the time you need.
The villainous
I must remain hidden
elite.
in the shadows, which is why I need you to be my face. A symbol of your own. Tomura Shigeraki. Next time you will show the world that it should be afraid of you.
All right. Little word on that. What do you make of the voice
Okay.
behind the camera? Whatever that was.
I'm very confused on what that could be. The villainous elite.
Yeah.
So that sounds like there's like a conglomerate or like a conference.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to be unharmed except for that boy whose legs were all messed up.
Ojiro,
Oh.
I heard you were a really good fighter.
So where did you end up fighting Hagakure?
The landslide zone. You wouldn't believe how strong Todoroki was. He's amazing.
I didn't even know she was there. I could have frozen her.
Aren't you wondering about moi?
So there's a person whose quirk
Right,
is just
invisibility.
all the time.
We're also low-level thugs. Yeah, they mess with the wrong kids, huh?
Did you miss me?
So All Might put that hole in the dome.
He's so
after all.
extra.
I figured.
That took some hardcore power.
So funny.
Crazy. Where do you think I was?
Where?
It's a secret.
Let's go ahead and get these students back to the main campus.
What about Mr. Aizawa?
The bones in his arms are splintered and he's got facial fracturing.
Oof.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be any serious brain damage. But his orbital floor has been almost completely destroyed. We have no way of knowing if his eyesight will be impaired once he's healed up.
Oh no.
That's a kind of
Well, you
critical
heard
part
me,
of
man.
his quirk.
Yeah.
Sir, what about 13?
There's no need to worry there. Despite some pretty bad lacerations to the back,
That's
13's
kinda
gonna
worrying.
pull through good as new. And All Might is also without any serious injuries. He's in the nurse's
Well-
office right now. Let's get you back to class. Okay. Sansa,
A police
I still
cat.
have some business in the nurse's office. I'll leave this to you, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's a cat? Oh, look at his bill.
Very cute.
I think of all the police forces and shows, you'll like this police force.
We need security improvements, perhaps an entire system overhaul.
Agreed.
Warp quirks are very rare and can completely change the course of a battle. It's frightening to know that a villain has such a power.
That is really scary.
Yeah.
Tsukauchi, sir. Someone thought to be involved in this attack was just apprehended in a wooded area nearby.
Report.
He has no apparent injuries and seems to be complying with officer commands for now. He hasn't
Yeah.
said a word, though. We're not sure if he
He was
can
just
speak.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
Principal, I'd like to investigate every inch of the school
Hadn't said
just
a
to be
word.
safe.
Of course, please do.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I won't scold you for him being back here, since it wasn't your fault.
Imagine that.
But I think I shortened my time limit again with that fight. I hope I can at least still hold the form for an hour.
About an hour.
Okay.
Well, no use worrying. These things happen.
Oh.
Excuse me. Hi, Allmight. Been a while.
What the hell? I didn't know that you were investigating.
Oh, All Might! It's okay seeing you like this?
Oh, yeah, it's fine. This guy's alright. Namasa Tsukauchi, my best friend on the police force. He's legit, I trust him.
That's quite an introduction.
Oh, that's nice.
Sorry to cut to the chase, but we could really use any information you might have.
Hold on, before all that. Tell me all the students are okay. And Aizawa, Razorhead, and 13.
Not counting this boy, the only student injuries were scrapes. And both of the teachers are in stable condition.
They really held up pretty well against a bunch of villains.
Yeah.
Like first week of classes. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
If you heroes hadn't risked your lives, the students would never have made it. You three saved that entire class of kids today.
You're not seeing the whole picture, Tsukauchi. Those students also risked their lives. They fought as hard as us.
Thank you, All Might.
I don't think there's ever been a group of first years who experienced a real fight like this so early in their training.
Yeah.
They not only survived.
Yeah, they really just got thrown in the deep end. Yeah.
Those villains made a mistake attacking them.
Yeah.
This class is strong.
It's gonna make them like
with courage.
Extra, you know?
100%. Like motivate them really early on. Well, and like bond them as a class.
They'll become great heroes.
Yeah. Oh, the music. I just knew that was coming. Everybody got their moment, you know?
Yeah.
All right, and season 1 of My Hero Academia. Wow.
Ooh. All right.
I guess this is the last shot.
Gorgeous.
All right.
Yay.
What a great first season of this show.
Deku! Ida! Let's do our best in the sports festival!
What happened
Okay.
to your face?
Seriously, what's
She's
up? You're normally like the
amped
most
up.
late
Yeah.
night girl ever.
What are your first thoughts before we jump into our final discussion of the season?
I really, really like this show. It's such a unique premise. There are infinite directions that you can go with it.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for you to see more of how this story opens up and like where it goes. It truly can go anywhere.
Yeah.
It's a great first season, but it also only shows you like a little drop in the pond. So I'm excited to see more of this.
Pond?
Yeah, tiny drop in the pond. Thank you for watching. Make sure to hit like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more My Hero Academia coming every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes, they're all posted to Patreon right now in their extended full-length forms. I'm excited for season 2. We have a lot to discuss before we do that. Where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
There's a post-credits scene.
Ooh.
All right, ready?
Good catch.
Good night. Thanks so much for your help.
My pleasure. Be careful on your way home.
Yes, ma'am.
High ceilings.
We had no way of knowing, but the League of Villains' attack on the USJ was just the beginning. A bigger incident was on the horizon.
Deku, you're here!
We were just happy to be alive, to have shown that we had the potential to be real heroes. But the worst was yet to come.
Oh, what the Ew.
And that is where we are left for season 1 of My Hero Academia.
Okay.
But yeah. What do you think of that scene?
I did not like, I already don't like pointy tongues. That, and the lump, Jesus.
Yeah, it was
that
pretty...
really gross.
Yeah, but
really, oh.
Who could that be? We'll see.
Maybe someone from the evil League of Evil villains, bad villains.
Okay, question 1. TB asks, Class 1A got a taste of the dangers and risks that come with being a hero. How do you think this will affect them moving forward?
Okay, so I'm predicting kind of a split. I think for most of the class, it's going to be an overall positive, like net positive experience, because having a real life example to pull from is such a great way to get people invested in what they're learning. Like a hands-on start of your education is the best way for a lot of people to learn. And it's motivating and exciting and showing you this is what you could be doing if you finish this. So that's great in one sense.
And it shows that like when they're all thrust into the fire, they actually respond.
Exactly. So that is good in theory. The only thing I could see potentially being an issue is if it didn't really seem like anyone like exclusively struggled.
Yeah, everybody had their moment.
Everyone had their moment. Everyone did well, I guess. So because of that, if anyone is going to have a negative outcome from that, it's going to be because of the way they're thinking about.
I think they all are pretty positive after that.
Right?
Like, they're shaken up because there were villains, but like in terms of their performance, they all contributed.
Yeah, like that would just confirm that it's like the opposite of imposter syndrome.
Exactly, and that leads me to my second question, which is, Julio Salazar asks, I want to hear y'all's thoughts on ranking. What students do you feel show the most potential based on their power set?
Okay, I feel like it's a cop-out to say Deku, but Deku. Not at this instant, but long-term, just based on what we know about One for All and All Might, just generally, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Bakugo because so many people flail under pressure. Like that's like their worst case scenario. That's when everything falls apart. And it's very, very rare for it to go the other way, but it seems like it's been exclusively beneficial for Bakugo.
Absolutely. Who else?
Todoroki just seems unbelievably powerful, and especially when you combine the like recommendation component. I want to know more about the where the recommendations came from, how they got them, I want to know more.
And those two were Momo Yaoyorozu, the one who creation, and Todoroki. I think there was one more that I'm forgetting which one, but that one. That's
so interesting. And power-wise, for him, I'm very interested to see why only half is ever being used and if that changes. I think if I were going to have a quirk of any of the ones we've seen, I would want Yaoyorozu's just because it's like infinite possibilities. It's like the limit is your imagination.
Literally.
But actually, like, if you know what things are made of, like, that's crazy to think. Like,
the more it's funny.
The more you think about, like, okay, like how could she really like utilize this? And she could make another town. There are no limits.
It's a crazy
like
it's a wild quirk when the only limit is your knowledge.
Yeah, you know? That's a really, really great way to put it. Yeah, so I'm super, super looking forward to that, and I think she potentially could end up being one of the most powerful.
Yeah, I think you highlighted a lot of great points there about which ones are going to be interesting to see in Season 2, but let's go to our third question. All right, final question of Season 1. Matthew Wilmot asks, what role do you believe Tomura Shigaraki will play in the future? How do you think his relationship with All Might and Deku will evolve over time?
Yeah, that's a very interesting kind of character triangle. What's the vacuum man's name?
Shigaraki.
Especially seeing how Shigaraki immediately pinpointed that Deku was the reason that he wasn't able to get to All Might. And the fact that that was such a fast connection for him makes me think that he's going to kind of fixate on Deku in kind of like a Moby Dick white whale situation where like this is the hill I'm gonna die on. Because initially when Shigaraki got back and was like pissed at Kurogiri, yeah, like you were misleading me, you said, that he was weaker than he actually was. And then Kurogiri was like, no, you were really close. So knowing that you came that close and then like a first year student stopped you, that would be a lot for even the most mentally together villain. That's not really what we're dealing with.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see if he starts going after Deku or if he keeps going after All Might or a little bit of both. But that is where we are left for Season 2 of My Hero Academia. I can't say too much because these are important topics to discuss, but I'm so excited to show you more of this amazing show. And if you have been enjoying this series, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for Season 2 and beyond. Our goal is to hopefully by Season 2, if not a little later, switch to doing My Hero Academia 2 times a week while keeping Code Geass at 1 time a week. We will see if we can make that happen. Working with our editor to see if he can help us make that happen. But for now, are we excited for Season 2 of My Hero Academia?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.